Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Oh my word. Okay, cool. I haven't played this game in forever. I haven't played it this long that I actually, when I got into a cockpit, I forgot what button to press to actually get out of the cockpit. That's how long it's been, eh? But anyway, okay, so I'm back at the Asteroid Base. And nearly had a scare because obviously, as you guys know, I've upgraded my computer and I thought I lost all the save games in Space Engineers as well. But thank God, thank God that I actually saved it on a separate sort of flash drive, and I installed the save games because I have worked over, I'm not joking, when I have probably over 1,400 hours in Space Engineers. Alright, cool. And if you guys are only watching Space Engineers, so I'm doing very well. I hope you guys are doing equally well. And just to let you know what's been going on. So in December, I had oopsie daisy. So in December, I had a couple of days sort of in and around Christmas. I had a couple of days off there. I had the first off, and the rest of the time I have been working. So work has been absolutely incredible for me. It's the best start to the year that I've ever had. So I am truly blessed with work, and I've earned some really good cash. So the bank account is looking very happy. Yeah, it's actually really cool. And I hope you guys had a really good sort of festive season and Christmas and New Year's, and hopefully this year has started as good for me as it has, or as good for you as it has been for me. I hope that you guys have a really good and sort of prosperous 2018. But anyway, so coming around, having a look at the base. Let me try getting a bit closer over here. So actually, I haven't done that much. I've just got into it. I spent a couple of hours yesterday just sort of, you could say, we can actually go into it now. You can actually say sort of beefing up and making it look a bit more sort of bulkier. So beefing up the pillars, making it look a little bit more surrounding the sort of like rounding or angling off all the sort of the sharp edges and stuff like that. Like over here, as you can see, I've put some sort of edging around the sides over here, so it looks sort of very nice. It's a bit more bulkier and stuff like that. As you guys might have noticed, I had only one row here in the beginning, and I've added another two. I think it's close to like over 60, 70 refiners. Maybe that's what's causing all the problems here with my power and stuff like that. You guys did see this. I did watch the last episode just to catch up what I've been doing, where and how I've been doing it. Now, as you guys see over here as well, let me just quickly fly through here before I chat to you about that nanite control factory. So again, over here, like, just made it more beefier, stronger lines, sort of more sort of angled, and a very quick way and an easy way to make your base sort of less squarish and boxy is just to use lines. Just put random lines in, use angle blocks, like example here at the bottom. So just these three lines over here already changes the sort of the look at it. I mean, as you can see on the top of my roof over here, just doing this, with the lights and stuff like that, it just breaks up a massive flat area. And as you might have noticed, I have switched off the spotlights. Now they still haven't quite got the lighting sort of fixed. I don't know, I think it might be sort of like quite a crazy issue. I don't know how difficult it is to do that. I really don't know programming. I mean, I take my hat off to what the guys have done so far. I mean, I don't know how big their team is, and but I absolutely love Space Engineers. And guys, just keep going. You know, you guys will get it right. I know you guys will get it right, and it'll be a flippin' awesome game when it's like sort of finished. Okay, so again, just put edging around the blaster blocks around sort of the landing platforms and stuff like that. I was experimenting with stairs, so I'm going to actually have like a railing going around over here. I haven't done anything sort of up here at all. Maybe, I don't know if you've got, I think you guys haven't seen this far yet. So what I've done here is there is a lift missing. I've got to put the lift back in again. I don't know why it disappeared, because there was a lift going there down to the bottom. I think I'm also going to put some stairs in here. I have sort of uploaded or downloaded some more mods and stuff like that. And this over here, I don't know if I covered this last time, but anyway, let me just go and do this again over here. So this over here is going to be like where the batteries are. It's going to be a massive like sort of battery bank inside over here. And this will be like the living quarters, and it'll be sort of airtight. I can't really airtight the whole base, because I quite like the natural look of the asteroid, and I would have had to cover every square inch with blocks, and that's like absolutely insane. But I've worked mostly on the lower level over here. So as you can see, bulked everything up over here. Actually, not so much over here, but like if you fly down over here, I've made it bulked up over there, put in like, you know, so it looks a bit more, you know, so because the single blocks are like sort of very sort of it's too thin for like a massive structure, I find there. And obviously bulked up sort of pillars over here. Now coming back to, this isn't going to be a very long sort of episode. I just want to show you guys what I've been up to for now. Obviously built another row of containers on top here, and when mining with the beast, and I mined a ton load of material though. All these refiners are working. They're all cooking the ore, so I can get my sort of ingots over here. Let me quickly show you. So what I normally do is I go ing.name all my ingot containers the same, so when I'm looking for ingots, I mean, I have got 16 million 14 14k. That's okay, that's silver. We don't need that much, but I have got a ton load. It's actually filling now the second container, and all the refiners are full. And I think, as you can see, I'm in the millions here actually. So I have got a lot. I went with the beast. I mined possibly for like half a day, just mined and mined and mined. As you can see, if we go over here to our sort of ore containers, again, I come here, I click this, and I rename all my ore. So wherever the ore's coming in, I name it as such. At the moment, yeah, there's still a ton load, like 8 million, 3 million, 11 million, 7 million. So as you can see, there is a hell of a lot of stuff here. Even ice and platinum. Well, it's not so much platinum, but yeah, as you can see, it is super plenty material. I think I've got enough to think. I mean, I know the beast is a bit of a sort of a cheat when it comes to mining, but I don't want to mine like, you know, spend my whole life mining. I really want to build. Okay, I think the sun's in a bit of a weird position, but okay. Now, coming to this over here. As you might have recalled in the last episode, and I strongly suggest you guys, if you are interested in the series, quickly go have a look at the last episode so you can see where I've left off from that. Now, as you might have remembered, over here, there were the nanite control factories. There were 3 of them. Man, I think the mod creator or designer or developer of that mod, I think is not updating the mod. I think, and I sort of understand why, because when I had the 3 nanite control factories here, oh my word, I kept on getting like a warning message now that pops up in sort of the right top hand corner, and it flashes and it tells you what's going on. And it was actually the nanite control factories were actually giving me a lot of lag. I mean, tons of lag. I mean, now that I've dismantled them and I have got this guy over here, which is like sort of like a repair station where it does build and stuff like that. It is, let me just show you guys. Let me go into the thing over here and let me just go over it. It's the build and repair system, man. You normally put it on ships. You can put it in the stations, and I think there's for small blocks there is one, and for large blocks, as you guys saw, there is one. So this mod over here, and oh my word, thank you, whoever the mod creator is, my word. Sorry, I've forgotten your name. Thank you so much that this actually works. Although it is about, I'm not 100% sure, and please don't be angry with me when I say this, it's about 10 times slower than the nanite control factory. And its range is only 75 kilometers, geez, I wish, 75 meters. So what I've done is I go down here, right, and I go very close to it. I press K, I click on that. Let me just get rid of my last mark over here and go to, let me just delete you. Let me just give a new position. So it's giving me a new position here, and that'll be now Ingo 1. Okay, cool. There we go. And as you can see, if you go back there, I must just press, oh, let me go into my thing over here. Let me just press H here. Just so it shows that over there in the meters. So what I did was I built this one, and obviously it built everything around it within 75 meters going in all directions. So I built, because I needed to get to that side there so I could build the outside. So I built these conveyors until it could not build anymore. So if you have a look here, I built this one over here. So it's about 73 meters away, 74, so say 73 meters away, and then it stopped building the conveyors. So then I dismantled one of the conveyors and put a thing in, and put another one of these build and repair sort of modules in. And I have done that all the way along. So I build these conveyors, I build, and over here, oh my word, where am I? There we are, there's the next one over here. And they're pretty small and contained. And these guys, whoops, as you can hear, they are slowly building my, because this whole section over here, everything over here was not built. My goodness, the sun's on the wrong side for this side. Okay, cool. But anyway, so coming back over here, and now it's built everything already. It's slow, but it works. It works, guys. It really does work. Again, have a look at this over here for the guys. Let me just get rid of the thing over here. See, so what I do is I kind of break the lines up. Even just leaving a block out, you know, will kind of break up that sort of the squareness of the edges and stuff like that. I mean, I could put something out here. Let me show you for an example inside over here. So what I do is I just do something like that, you know, I just put 2 little angle blocks and go there, and it looks like a support, and it sort of makes it a bit more chunkier and less sort of square, so it looks a bit more interesting. Have a look over here. What I do, I just put lines underneath it just to reinforce it. I sort of double up. I leave empty sort of spaces, you know, because when you look at it, it actually kind of sort of breaks it up. Let me go up and see if I can get the light in there. It just breaks the flat area up. Let me show you another example down here. Example here. I just played around with blocks, and that's what I came up with. So this is where the rock extraction comes up. And even over here, I thought, you know, let me not completely complete this and make it one long, and let me leave it open and just do the corners and stuff like that. Or for example, just this was a straight edge here. Just take one of the blocks sort of out, so that you got like, so you're breaking that sort of flat square surface. So now coming back to these mods over here, they're pretty good. I don't know how much power they consume, but I mean, I've got enough power to last me forever, basically. See, as you can see, it's building there. So what it does is it doesn't have nanites flying around, so it just sort of, you know, you catch it sort of welding blocks. See, like it sort of flickers and welds, and it closes it up like that. And this whole area is being done by this one over here. So now if you put a mark on there and you fly away, you can actually see what the next one is. I was actually going to build one up there, but as you can see there, like it's flashing there and it comes out. Let me show you on this side as well, guys, what I mean about breaking up an edge. Remember, this edge over here was like super sort of like squarish. And this is all you do. Just play around with the blocks, you know, and you just make like it's like reinforcing the wall or something like that. Have a look at, you know, like bridges, and you know, that's where I get my inspiration from. Sort of bridges and stuff where they need to reinforce something, you know. That's what I look at and I go, oh wow, that's quite a clever idea. And then I just play around with the blocks here, and I kind of get it. Like example, look at this. Over here, these are just sort of some struts. It actually doesn't need to be there, but I think it'll look quite interesting. And they're not the same, you know. It's a base. It's like, you know, hardcore. It's sort of, it's a base, sort of. It's a working base. It's a mining, and it's a military base. So it's hardcore, and it's got hard angles and stuff like that. And even down over here. So just leave a gap. Just leave a gap open, you know. Because in over there, that's obviously where my gates and that force fields are going to come in. And because it's a static sort of structure, remember I had the problem of when I was flying away, the doors were staying behind. So yeah, that's not going to happen anymore. So that's pretty cool. So I've come over here and let's have a look at this over here. I'll show you guys this over here. I've used the half blocks, and I've made sort of like a strut that comes in here. It's hollow, but it just looks good. It breaks it up and makes it look like it's, you know, and this repair mod, it's building even out here. That is phenomenal, you know. I'm not 100%. I still got to read up about how these things are used and stuff like that. But it's built sort of quite far out, I must say. 75 meters is not bad, eh? That's definitely not bad, eh? And I don't know what I'm going to do over here. I think I'm just going to leave this sort of really natural, eh? Ship can come in here and park it off over here and stuff like that, eh? Oh my goodness, I'm rambling on. But I just wanted to show you the base and show you what I've been up to. Oh yes, I changed something over here. Let me show you guys. So what's going to happen here is, so these are 2 garages over here where ships are going to land, and in the middle here is going to be sort of the forward or front of the asteroid, sort of command center for the ships to come inside here and land at the top there, maybe like sort of like repair bays or for the smaller ships and stuff like that. There we go. See, it's welding. It's doing its thing. Cool, yeah. So it's a work in progress, and I'm still loving I'm still loving Space Engineers. I haven't played, like I said, I haven't played in like forever. But coming back to the game and carrying on with it and just building a little bit. I mean, these episodes are going to be very, very sort of infrequent. But keep watching the channel, and there might be one here and there. Work is quieting down again. There is talk of sort of another movie happening in February that I might be going on to. And yeah, so thanks guys. For those guys who have watched, and for the guys that have subscribed, thank you very much guys. I really do appreciate it. I wish I could do this full time and earn money out of it, but I think it's going to be a very, very, very long term thing. I'm looking about 5, 6, 7 years of just making videos, and I'm not going to be doing it so intensively, but so I'm not going to go mad, but I'm going to carry on and stuff. Oh yes, and another thing is, so Daniel, a very good friend of mine, we are going to possibly, oops, am I going to hit the rocks? No, very good. Oh, where'd it go? Right, oops, didn't realize that was so far there. Okay, we're going to start sort of a multiplayer sort of co-op in Space Engineers. We're going to have sort of set goals, what we need to do, and you know, kind of what we want to do, and you know, go here, do this, try out hovercrafts. Oh, there's a hovercraft, a hover sort of engine mod. Oh my word, I definitely want to try out that. But we'll let you know what we're going to be doing, and what Daniel has suggested, which is actually quite a very cool idea, is I'll only be putting in certain mods. You know, only a couple mods at a time, and then I will be showing him what the mods are and recording the whole lot, and then also again showing you guys what the mod does. So I will be putting sort of a subtitle on the video saying, okay, cool, this is you know, this is this mod, and this is what this mod looks like, and show the mod off, and maybe even build something out of the mod, and only put the mods in that actually sort of are, in my opinion, are sort of really super great mods. And maybe some of them are a little bit overkill, but otherwise, you know, otherwise than that, and you guys decide whether you want to use it or whether you don't want to use it. And yeah, cool guys. So anyway guys, again, sorry, this video is going to be a little bit shorter than the normal videos. Check out my channel. I've got a whole lot of other stuff over there. This channel does belong to sort of, it's part of like a group of friends. It's myself, it's Tony, and it's Daniel. So hopefully when the guys have time, I'm sort of showing them, and well, Tony is sort of the driving force behind it. He's sort of going to help Daniel sort of set up things. I'll help Daniel as well with sort of recording stuff, and then we can all put it in on the channel. And I mean, even if I do all the editing work, I don't mind, but it'll be cool. So he'll bring stuff over, and I'll edit it. I'll throw it in, have a look at the video, see what he does. It'll be quite cool. It'll actually be very cool. So, fellow space engineers, thank you very, very much for watching. Like and subscribe, guys, and I will see you guys definitely on another episode. I'm definitely make as many as I possibly can, because I'm going to work on the station today as well until tonight, when me and Daniel are going to jump on and play some Ghost Recon Wildlands. We might even go back to the Division. Apparently I've watched, and it's really they've really done a really good job on it, and a lot of people are returning to the Division, so we might even do a playthrough of that. I know the game's a little bit oldish, but it's a really cool game. Anyway, alright guys, cool, enough rambling and go. Alright guys, cool, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Cool guys. Cheers, cheers. Bye.